tax day, rather, is just 6 days away and counting. Millions of Americans will be scrambling to file by the April 15th deadline. A Senate hearing yesterday highlighted a growing problem: phony tax preparers who target low-income families.
Nearly 80 million Americans pay for help preparing their tax return. Most of those paid tax return preparers don't have to meet any standards. The absence of meaningful oversight of much of the tax preparer industry is harming too many citizens who can least afford it.
CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is here with us now. Jill, good morning to you.
Good morning.
A lot of people were surprised to hear that this industry is so loosely regulated.
Yeah, it's amazing. In fact, as of 2011, which is the last year we have information, there were about 140 million returns filed. 79 million people had tax preparers. Of those 79 million, over half were not licensed or regulated in any way. And this is sort of mind-blowing because you think it's an important thing. And these hearings are really about, are there some tax preparers who aren't licensed, regulated, or even educated, ripping off some lower income people to grab those earned income tax credits? And that's what we're talking about.
So how do low income people protect themselves?
I think generally it's best, if you really are not going to do your own taxes, that you go to a large institution, and one of the big ones that you've heard of, not these little pop-up shops that show up just days before tax season in the filing deadline. You really have to be careful, and you can ask somebody up front, how much do you charge? Because part of this is about fee disclosure. A lot of these folks are getting paid based on the amount of tax return they get for you, and they are able to cut a deal where they go to the IRS and say, pay us out of the refund. Well, you know what? We've got to be clearer about how we're paying for fees in all aspects of our financial life, and I think taxes especially.
Are they going to put some more regulation on this area anytime soon?
Well, it's very difficult. We started to see the IRS make some moves to do this back in 2009, and actually we had a federal court strike down the IRS's decision to try to get some more regulation, requiring some minimum education. And you know what? The federal court said, IRS, you overstepped, and you can't do that, because really, if I want Gail to file my tax returns, I should be entitled to do so.
You wouldn't want that, though.
Understood.
But I am very bad at math. But listen, it's 6 days away. If you haven't filed yet, where's a good place to start?
IRS.gov. The website is really great. Don't forget, for all of the people who are really scrambling here, we want you to e-file, not paper file. E-filing, the error rate is 1%. Paper filing, 20%. Also, if you're e-file, you get and you are due a refund, you get it much quicker, within 3 weeks versus 6 to 8 weeks. Wow. Also, remember, if you earn less than 58 grand, the IRS has free software for you. So you don't have to go to TurboTax or anything else. It's there, irs.gov, a great resource.
Thank you, Jill. Great to see you.
Great to see you.